The black-backed jackal is a truly remarkable creature, a small but incredibly resourceful canine that thrives across vast areas of Africa. When you picture the African savanna, you probably imagine lions, elephants, and giraffes. But this clever little animal is just as much a part of that iconic landscape. You can find them in two separate populations on the continent. One group lives in the eastern part of Africa, from countries like Ethiopia and Kenya down to Tanzania. The other group makes its home in the southern part, in places like South Africa, Namibia, and Botswana. They are wonderfully adaptable, surviving in grasslands, woodlands, and even in arid desert regions. Their presence is a sign of a healthy, functioning ecosystem. These jackals are not just survivors, they are masters of making a living in a world filled with challenges. They're often seen trotting with a purpose, their ears swiveling to catch every sound, their sharp eyes scanning the horizon for any opportunity or danger. Unlike some larger predators that need huge territories, the black-backed jackal can make do with smaller areas as long as there is enough food and water. They are incredibly resilient animals, capable of adjusting their lives to fit the changing seasons and the availability of resources. Their ability to live so close to human settlements, sometimes on the edge of farms and towns, is a testament to their intelligence and flexibility. It is this adaptability that makes them so fascinating to observe. The world of the black-backed jackal is a world of constant awareness. Every rustle in the grass could be a tiny mouse, a potential meal. Every shadow could be a leopard, a potential threat. They navigate this complex world with an elegance and intelligence that is truly captivating. They are active mostly during the early morning and late evening, a time known as being crepuscular. This timing helps them avoid the intense heat of the midday sun and also helps them avoid a direct confrontation with larger, more powerful predators like lions and hyenas, which are often more active in the dead of night. This clever scheduling is just one of the many strategies they use to thrive in their environment. Their scientific name, Lupulella mesomelas, hints at their appearance. Mesomelas is Greek for black in the middle, which perfectly describes the most striking feature of this animal. But beyond their name, they are a vital part of the African food web. They are not just predators, they are also scavengers, cleaning up the landscape by eating what other animals leave behind. This role is incredibly important, as it helps to prevent the spread of disease and keeps the environment clean. Watching a black-backed jackal go about its day is like watching a masterclass in survival, a beautiful and intricate dance of life on the African plains. Their story is one of wit, resilience, and success against the odds. The black-backed jackal is a slender and elegant animal, perfectly built for a life of speed and agility. It has long, thin legs that allow it to run quickly and cover great distances with very little effort. This is essential for both chasing down prey and for escaping from danger. Its body is lean and lightweight, typically weighing between 6 and 13 kilograms, which is about the size of a small domestic dog like a terrier. Its face is pointed with a long, sharp muzzle, which is an excellent tool for sniffing out food hidden underground or for reaching into small burrows. Its large, pointed ears are like radar dishes, constantly turning to pick up the faintest sounds of a potential meal or an approaching predator. The most distinctive feature, of course, is the one that gives the jackal its name. It has a striking patch of black fur, mixed with silver and white hairs, that runs from the back of its neck all the way down to its tail. This patch looks like a saddle or a cape, and it stands out beautifully against the rest of its coat, which is usually a reddish-brown or tan color. This saddle isn't just for show. It helps the jackal blend into the shadows and broken light of the African bush, providing excellent camouflage from both its prey and its enemies. This combination of colors allows it to disappear into the landscape with surprising ease, a crucial skill for a small carnivore. Every part of the jackal's body is adapted for survival. Its teeth are sharp and suited to a varied diet. The long canine teeth are perfect for grabbing and holding on to small animals, while the back teeth, the carnassials, are designed for shearing through meat and crushing insects. Its feet are small and compact, with tough pads that protect them from the hot ground and rough terrain. The jackal is also known for its bushy tail, which has a black tip. This tail is not just for balance when running, it is also used as a signaling device to communicate with other jackals, conveying messages about excitement, fear, or dominance within the family group. The jackal's senses are incredibly sharp, making it a highly effective hunter and survivor. Its eyesight is keen, especially for detecting movement, which is vital for spotting small prey in the grass. Its sense of smell is phenomenal, allowing it to locate carrion from a great distance or to follow the scent trails of small mammals. But perhaps its most impressive sense is its hearing. Those large mobile ears can pinpoint the location of a sound with incredible accuracy. A jackal can hear the tiny rustle of a beetle crawling under the sand or the subtle digging of a rodent in its burrow, giving it a huge advantage in finding its next meal in a challenging environment. The black-backed jackal is a true opportunist when it comes to food. It is an omnivore, which means it eats both meat and plants, and its diet is incredibly diverse. This flexibility is a key reason for its success across so many different habitats. A jackal will eat almost anything it can find, from small mammals like rodents, hares, and even the young of small antelopes, to birds, lizards, and snakes. Insects are also a very important part of its diet, especially termites and beetles, which it can dig up with its sharp claws. This varied menu means that the jackal is never too dependent on one single food source, so if one type of prey becomes scarce, it can simply switch to another. When it comes to hunting, the black-backed jackal is both clever and patient. It often hunts alone or in pairs, using its superb senses to locate its prey. For small animals like mice or insects, a jackal will use a characteristic pounce. It will stand perfectly still, listening intently with its head cocked to one side, before leaping high into the air and bringing its front paws down with precision to trap the creature. This technique is incredibly effective and fascinating to watch. For larger prey, such as a springbok lamb, a pair of jackals might work together. One jackal may distract the mother while the other quickly snatches the young. This cooperative hunting demonstrates their intelligence and social complexity. The jackal's feeding habits also include scavenging, which is an essential role in its ecosystem. It is not shy about following larger predators like lions or leopards to their kills. The jackal will wait patiently at a safe distance, watching for an opportunity to dart in and steal a quick mouthful of meat when the bigger animal is not looking. This is a risky business, but the reward of a free meal is often worth the danger. They are also excellent at cleaning up the environment by consuming carrion, the remains of animals that have died from other causes. This helps to recycle nutrients back into the ecosystem and prevents the buildup of decaying carcasses, which could otherwise spread disease. In addition to meat and insects, the black-backed jackal also eats fruits and berries when they are in season. This part of its diet provides essential vitamins and moisture, which can be especially important in dry or arid environments where water is hard to find. They are known to eat wild fruits, fallen figs, and other plant matter. This ability to switch between hunting, scavenging, and foraging for plants makes the black-backed jackal one of the most adaptable carnivores in Africa. Its diet is a perfect reflection of its character, resourceful, flexible, and always ready to make the most of any opportunity that comes its way, ensuring its survival in a competitive world. Black-backed jackals have a fascinating and touching family life. They are one of the few mammal species that form a monogamous pair bond, meaning a male and female will stay together for life. This strong bond is the foundation of their family unit. Together, this pair will defend a territory and raise their young. Their communication is complex and includes a variety of calls, with the most famous being a loud, wailing cry that is often heard in the evening as they call to each other across the landscape. This call helps them maintain contact with their partner and announce their presence to other jackals, warning them to stay out of their territory. The jackal family, or pack, is centered around the breeding pair and their offspring. Pups are born in a den, which is usually a hole that has been dug by another animal like an aardvark, or a sheltered spot under rocks or in thick vegetation. A litter typically has between 3 and 6 pups. who are born blind and helpless. Both the mother and father take excellent care of their young. The mother stays in the den to nurse and protect the tiny pups, while the father goes out to hunt. He brings back food not for himself but for his mate, often regurgitating it for her to eat so she can produce milk for the pups. One of the most remarkable things about black-backed jackals is their use of helpers. These helpers are young jackals from the previous year's litter who stay with their parents to help raise the new pups. This is a brilliant strategy. These older siblings help to hunt for food, bring it back to the den for the mother and the younger pups, and also act as babysitters and guards, watching over the den while the parents are away. Studies have shown that the more helpers a jackal pair has, the more likely their new pups are to survive. This cooperative family structure is a huge advantage in a world full of dangers. This strong family support system is crucial for surviving in an environment filled with larger, more dangerous predators. While a single jackal is no match for a leopard, a hyena, or a lion, the family unit provides safety in numbers. They can work together to chase away smaller predators and will sound loud alarm calls to warn each other of bigger threats. The helpers learn vital survival and hunting skills by watching their parents, which prepares them for when they eventually leave to find their own mates and start their own families. This intricate social life and devotion to family are what make the black-backed jackal not just a clever survivor, but also a truly successful and enduring species of the African wilderness.